Comedy. I was going to do two things this summer. I was going to do stand-up comedy at the Edinburgh Fringe, and I was going to do a play that I wrote with a friend of mine. My friend can't leave Norway for long pockets of time for various reasons, like visa applications and things like that, so we couldn't do the play together. And my play rehearsals are Mondays and Wednesdays when I thought they were Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Wednesday is open mic night at comedy, so I can't do any comedy for a long time. But I am just sitting and writing jokes in a notepad, and I have an hour of comedy and I'll just keep updating that and making it better. Because I know that people say you can't work out jokes on stage, but I actually write a pretty intensely structured 5-minute monologue. I might write maybe one of those a month and then deliver it and then write something else and just kind of remember if somebody laughed at a joke, I'll circle it and use it. If they didn't, but I still think it's funny, I might try and say it again another time. If they didn't think it was funny and I didn't have much confidence in it anyway, I'll just delete it, and I do it like that. You need to really, I don't have much of a interaction with the audience because I don't have enough stage time to do that. I don't have a lot of confidence on stage. I have the confidence to deliver the thing that I wrote before I went on stage. But I know that lots of comedians will just write down a topic and then go on stage and find out what it is that they want to talk about because they need that pressure to let it out. That sounds horrendous to me. I'm not going to do that. And I entirely disagree that you can improve your comedy only on stage. And one thing I do is I'll make a voice note to myself reading the whatever 5-minute monologue, 5 to 7 minutes I've said, just to memorize it and to see if saying it out loud works. Typically when I say out loud the rough draft of comedy notes that I have, about half of it I'll be like, I don't want to say that out loud, it just doesn't sound funny now that it's out of my head. I do a lot of improvement off stage, but that does mean that the stage time is really lacking. I need to do that more. I'm not done with comedy, I just need to take a break from it now because the only local opportunity to do it is on Wednesdays, and on Wednesday I have this play rehearsal until the play is in May, so I'll pick it up in the latter half of the year, and when I do I'll have another whole hour's worth of stuff to try, and that's really exciting. If you are interested in being any kind of the things I've said, writing stories, writing comedy, writing films, directing plays, everything. And to me, it all stems from writing. Writing is the thing that I love and is at the core of all of these different activities. So they don't seem that dissimilar to me. They all proliferate out in different ways. Some have strengths, some have weaknesses. There's sometimes overlap between, don't eat my notes. There's sometimes overlap between these different disciplines. What underpins them all is writing, and that's why I feel like I'm able to do all of them, is because I like writing the most. I've been doing it for a very long time, and then it just comes out of me in various different forms. So that's where it starts. It all starts from writing, and if you want to be a comedian, a writer, a filmmaker, anything, probably you want to do that. When you really start off, you're like, what is your motivation? Is it to have a cool story, or is it to be known as a writer? George Saunders said that why he writes, he finds it very difficult, but he likes being known as a writer. So there's nothing wrong with you if that's your motivation, that's fine. But it's not the strongest one to me. I would think okay, if I want to be a writer, I want the seed of a story that I can develop. That's what I would want. I want the seed of a story that I can develop, and in the developing of it, I'll find out what I'm trying to say and where that seed came from. And in order to get a seed like that, I would tell my brain, okay, maybe you can tell yourself in the mirror, I feel like writing a play. So I would like a play idea, please. And then go about your day. The message will have been delivered to your subconscious, and if it works anything like mine, give it a few weeks and your subconscious will go, here's your play idea. And you'll be on a plane, you'll be out doing your shopping, and it will give you the idea, so make sure you have pen and paper in your pocket for that. And final draft downloaded on your computer if it's a screenplay, because and then take it from there. Develop whatever that one is. If you just started, do it again. Just leave it on the hard drive and do it again. Do it 10, 20 times. And then pick your favorite one and develop that one further. And then take it from there. Now you're a writer, a playwright, a screenwriter, whatever you are. That's how you start. I don't know any other way to start. But like I say, if you do this, that's a bottom-up method of starting. If you do this top-down method of I want to be a playwright, I need to find an award-winning play writing coach to tell me how to do this. I don't know how to help you do that. I know that that works for other people, but that's not my method.